Thanks for tuning in. Like always, I hope everybody out there staying safe and healthy. And of course, y'all know what it is. Got another great recipe video to share with y'all. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Always appreciate you coming through, showing me love, representing. And if this is your first time on my channel, please hit that subscribe, like, share, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my latest recipe videos, y'all. You feel me? Freestyle cooking with streets, we get it down here. So let's get it, all right? So today, y'all, I was in the middle of starting to make some spaghetti, and then my daughter just came downstairs and said she wanted some sloppy joes. So since I had ground beef already out, I'm going to do both. I figured I'd bring it in with y'all, share this with y'all, sloppy joe video, get the spaghetti video. I've done spaghetti videos before, but I always want to share the content with y'all. You know what I mean? This is what we was doing for dinner, so I sidebarred to hook her up some sloppy joe. All right, so we about to get it. So on the board, you know, I got me some ground beef, got me some diced green bell peppers, some diced onions. I was in the middle, before I broke out the camera, I was in the middle of dicing up some celery. And this is just a few things that we're going to start to get our thing popping. All right, so a few more ingredients that we got to add, but we about to get it. All right, so first thing you want to do is you want to get your pan like I got here with a little bit of oil. All right, let your oil get hot, and we're gonna add the onions and start to sweat them a little bit. But we just want that to get hot real quick. And while that's doing it, I'm gonna go ahead and finish chopping out my celery. And sloppy joes, y'all, this is something that I didn't have for a while. So when she just came down and just sprung it on me, I was like, okay, why not? You know what I mean? So I just split up my ground beef. So I said I'll make both, so that way she's getting what she wants. I still want spaghetti. So then, you know, we'll have some for leftovers for tomorrow. She can eat for lunch or whatever. All right, so we'll finish chopping these up. All right, y'all. Now once the pan is hot, I got done chopping up my celery. Once the pan is hot, go ahead and get some of my onions in. I don't need to use all this. I use like half an onion, big red onion, because I'm gonna use some of that for my spaghetti. All right. Then you want to have this like on a medium heat. All right, because I just want to kind of sweat these a little bit, get them kind of soft a little bit. Alright, so now it's been a couple of minutes, starting to get soft. I'm going to go ahead and add my celery. And I'm going to also add some of the green bell peppers. Save some of that for my spaghetti. Sloppy joe, y'all, real easy recipe. I'm going to give it to y'all street style. And I'm going to just go ahead and saute this up for about a minute, then add my ground beef. Alright? The reason why I added my vegetables is because I wanted to kind of break them down, let them get soft ahead of time before instead of adding them in after the meat was in. You feel me? There, after about a minute, I'm going to go ahead and add my ground beef. This is about 1.5 pounds. A little under a half. It's a little small pack that I had. Because I was going to make a nice little big pot of spaghetti, but since I'm cutting it in half because she wants sloppy joes, this is what we're doing. Alright. Go. Now that I got my meat up there, I'm going to go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Alright, so medium high. Trust me, our onions is cool. We ain't got to worry about burning them because, you know, some of that fat from the meat is going to go off into the pan. So we're not going to overcook our onions. Alright, so you see I got my meat brown. Now I went ahead and drowned out the fat, as you can see. Drain the fat, excuse me. You know what I mean? Alright, now once you drain your fat out and your meat is brown, we're going to start to add some seasoning to it. So I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Next, I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of granulated garlic. Add a 1/2 teaspoon of some smoked paprika. Next, a 1/2 teaspoon of some mustard powder. Next, about a tablespoon of brown sugar. Next, a teaspoon of some dried shallots, which is optional, but I just love the flavor that these dry shallots bring. Next, I'm going to add me some tomato paste. I got a little 6-ounce can of tomato paste. I'm going to get that up in there also. Next, I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Go ahead and start to stir this on up. Alright, now after I mostly got it incorporated, I'm going to add me a little secret ingredient, y'all, which is optional. I got my Famous Dave's barbecue sauce. You can just see that's going to add a little bit of extra kick and flavor. Just about a tablespoon. That's all I need. Just a little bit. Right. Bring the heat up a little bit. Get this to a nice little simmer. Right after a couple minutes, let me add just a couple splashes of apple cider vinegar. That tanginess is definitely going to make it pop. Oh, yeah, this is smelling good already. Alright, y'all. Our Sloppy Joe is ready. And let's get the buns warmed up. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move this to the side. I'm going to go ahead and break out my large grill plate, y'all. I love this grill plate. It's so universal on the grill, on the stove, the whole 9. I'm gonna get this up on here right now. Like that. Alright, let's get this up. Bring it up to a medium high. We're gonna toast our buns. Alright, got me my bun. My daughter sweat me, y'all, too. She hungry. She like, what's up with the food? What's up? What's up? I'm like, I'm trying to share the people the recipe. You know what I'm saying? They might want some Sloppy Joe, make it easy. Got me some butter. I'm gonna wait till this gets real hot. Alright, so now I got me a little bit of butter. Got my plate, it's getting hot. I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter on here. On the side, that's right. So we're trying to get this like, gonna toast our bun just slightly. Alright, and it doesn't take no time at all. Like, boom. You drop it on there. Get a nice little flow going. There we go. Take about a minute maybe. That's right, y'all. We got family over here. Little babysitting. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the buns is coming together real nice. There we go. Take a look at that.
What is this? This thing is a
All right, y'all. There we go. We got the Sloppy Joe sandwich on deck. You feel me? Ready to go. All right. So now that was easy. So we're gonna continue on with the spaghetti to finish out this video. But she ready to go, ready to chow down. Let's do it. Alright, now we got the Sloppy Joe out the way. We on our way with the spaghetti. Alright, so I got me a pot out. This will be real quick and easy. Get our pot heated up. Got some olive oil in here. Put a couple tablespoons. Boom. I also chopped up some grape tomatoes that I had. So I chopped them in half. That's what we're going to start with. Let's get our pot hot. Alright, now that my pot is nice and hot, let me get my tomatoes in there. I got it on like a medium high, so. Alright, so we want to kind of roast these a little bit. Alright, after a couple of minutes, when my tomatoes start to break down a little bit, I got me some chopped garlic here. Let's get that in there. Also, I want to add the rest of my onions from the Sloppy Joe in there. Let that go for a couple of minutes. And after a couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and get my green peppers in there. Alright, after we got this flowing for a couple of minutes, I'm going to go ahead and pour in some tomato sauce. Now I add in a teaspoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon of some dried shallots. Add a tablespoon of brown sugar. A quarter teaspoon of some salt. Quarter teaspoon of some pepper. Next, I'm gonna add some tomato paste. Got a little 6-inch can. Some tomato paste. Get that in there. Next, I'm going to add about a tablespoon Italian seasoning. Next, add about a tablespoon sriracha. Give me a little bit of heat going on, but balanced out with the sugar. We're going to go ahead and stir this up. Real easy, simple recipe. There we go. Now we want to basically have this on a medium. We're going to put it on a medium low because we want to get it on a nice little simmer and let it cruise while we get our meat together. Alright? So once you got everything incorporated in, I'm going to move it to the stove and let this simmer for a few. Let's get our meat ready. Alright, so we got my pan out, ready for our meat. Now, I got the other ground beef that I had left from the Sloppy Joe. I told you I split it in half. And I got me some sausage here. Basically some basic breakfast sausage. I got links and patties. But what I'm going to do with that is, you know, you can get some ground sausage if you can. I'm just doing it quick with what I got in the crib. I'm just going to break this one down. like so. Like that. You feel me? We're gonna add this with our meat. Alright, so my pan is starting to pop off. It's hot. Let's get our meat in there. Alright, get that popping off. I'm going to go ahead and finish chopping up my sausage. Just like that, y'all. Then we'll just take this sausage, chop it up, small pieces. Like I said, this is what I had in the fridge. This is a quick spaghetti recipe. Let's do it, y'all. Alright, let's get that incorporated up. Oh yeah. Alright, so now that my sauce is nice and flowing right now, got our meat good, we're going to go ahead and get our meat up into the sauce. Now that we got the meat sauce all together flowing, now I got my spaghetti that I had already on the side cooking. Cooked it to about al dente, and we're going to start throwing it inside our meat sauce. Alright? Alright, and you want to go ahead and pour a little bit of the water in. Oh yeah. The pasta water. Alright, got the spaghetti done, ready to go. You dig me? Y'all can plate it up all crazy, eat it with a salad, whatever you want to do. Please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification bell. Comment, let me know if y'all tried it. Y'all already got the Sloppy Joe recipe. You know how I do, man. We out of here. Holla.